Reading from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Thursday, January 17, 2019. A 1954 Penn Yann Captivator Aristocrat is about to roll. We'll provide this update to you as we go through the process, and she's finally sitting on dollies upside down. So we got the dollies out from under her, and we're about ready to roll her over. Come on. There she goes. You gotta flip that bunk on your side, Art. This is where they stick. Well, that was pretty easy. These little tiny boats just flop right over. And while these guys are sorting things out in response to several of your questions yesterday about hoping you could see the underside, the bottom of the boat before we start stripping and tearing things apart. Exactly, you asked, where do we see these breaks? Well, the paint's hiding a fair amount of it, that's for sure. And we can see that all the seams in the strip tight are wide open. But when we get to, say, this area right here, we've got some breaks and cracks and splits that we can see on this side. We can, if I flip over here, it's difficult because we've got gray on gray, so but there's evidence of this seam opening up and breaking on this side. And then if I walk around to the other side, there's quite a bit more of it. So let's see what we can do here without tripping over RJ. Now, as we pan from aft forward, I think you can pick up the fact that we have lots of wide open seams, but this seam all the way along. Joe, what do you see up there?
Yeah, same thing up here.
Yeah. I mean, the keel is as straight as can be and in really great shape. We're going to do this step by step. We'll mask everything off to protect the varnish surfaces, the topsides. RJ and Joe already stripped the transom, and our conclusions are actually confirmed now that there's no paint on the transom. We've got some through and through splits. Our hope is that we will be able to save the top plank, but I don't think so. We've got a through and through split here. It's all split along mounting holes. We've got several splits here. If we're going to do this properly and provide a transom that will deliver years of service.
Especially with a modern motor, they're so much heavier than
That's right. This
old school motors.
Her owner put a modern motor on her, which is fine. The boat's not overpowered, but the engine is a good deal heavier. And we see evidence here of where the downward pressure on the transom every time the boat accelerates has actually cracked and damaged the wood. We'll probably provide some reinforcement there. Every Penn Yann owner, I'm sure, has at some time had the wonderful experience of very carefully removing this trim strip right along here. But these are screws, not nails, if I remember. So once it's stripped, we will be able to lift that off nicely. But this has got, there's an awful lot of this that is, it's not rotted. I don't feel rotted.
It just needs to be tightened up. There is one right here.
So we will start stripping, and we'll be back to you with an update as soon as we have more to share with you. This is our update on the 1954 Penn Yann Captivator Aristocrat for Thursday, January 17, 2019. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.